and welcome to Metter, Georgia. I am at Guido Gardens and it is absolutely beautiful here, and I just wanted to talk about instructional cycle 1 and the unit we're going to start. So instructional cycle 1, I've got a big fancy word for you. We're going to talk about kinematics. That's K-I-N-E matics. And so what other word can you think of that starts with kine? Some kind of energy. And let's hope that you thought of kinetic energy. And what is kinetic energy? Oh, there's my car in the background. Little red one back there. Anyway, so kinetic energy is energy of motion. And so when we're studying kinematics, we're studying motion. And so I am walking, and I am actually walking with a constant speed, I think. I'm trying not to speed up or slow down, but I am actually accelerating because I am walking around the sidewalks in here, which are curving, so I'm changing my direction. So in our first unit, we're not going to talk about changing direction. We're going to talk about linear motion. So I can walk in a straight line, and this would be linear motion. So this is our first unit, and I will mention that kinematics is the study of motion without using forces, and so we're not going to talk about forces. So there are 4 things that we're going to talk about. Get a nice background here. There's a pond back here with some nice cypress knees in it. Anyway, there's 4 things we're going to talk about related to motion. So there's really just 4 big ticket items to remember here. We've got distance, which is measured in, think back, think what are the units? Those are meters. Time, think about the units. We're going to measure time in seconds. Then we've got speed and velocity, which will tie in together. And what were the units of speed and velocity? And think back to the graph I showed you last time where we had the distance on the y-axis, time along the x. What was the slope? The slope was the velocity. What was that measured in? Hopefully you said meters per second. And our last one that I haven't mentioned in a video yet is acceleration. And acceleration is the most complex unit. It's measured in meters per second squared. So we are going to tie all these together and just talk about walking in straight lines. So I'm looking forward to it.